Hey, what's up everybody? Tyler from TenThumbsPro.com coming at you with another ukulele lesson. Today we're breaking down Three Little Birds in the chord melody style. All right, so we're gonna break this entire lesson down with the tabs on the screen, but if you want something you can print out and follow along with this lesson and all our lessons, you can get them up here in the notes by becoming a Patreon. You'll also see links to the website and TenThumbs t-shirts. I shot the intro as well in Guatapé, Colombia. There's information if you'd like to do some camping in Colombia below. New ukulele tutorials every single Wednesday and Saturday. Make sure to hit subscribe if you like this kind of content and keep learning with us. But if you came just because you got three little birds and you know what I mean, you're feeling all right, that's cool. I dig it and I respect it. Grab that ukulele. Brain and attention span. You got those three things? Follow me on in and let's break this lesson down together. Come on in. We're going to start with the chorus. And what we're going to do is we're going to break this down in tiny little pieces. The first little piece is going to sound like this. Okay, so this is reggae, which means our strumming is going to be on the ands, and we're going to be muting on the ones, twos, threes, and fours. So really quick before we jump in, the bass rhythm for this chord melody is 1 and 2 and 3 and. I'm currently playing in a G chord, and we're in the key of G, so you're going to see this shape a lot, but we're going to see some other G shapes as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off on the off beat before the 1, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, right there. And we're going to pluck the second fret of the A string with our pointer finger and the G string with our thumb. It's going to go 1, then you remove your middle finger from that G shape, play the open A string on the first beat, 1. So you get and, 1, and. That last one is thumb on the G string, pointer finger, 3rd fret of the E string. 2 and 3 and. On the and, 2nd fret of the C string, still all in the G shape. Then you're going to take your pointer finger on the 4th beat and play the A string. Then this is going to be tricky. You're going to pluck the 5th fret and the G string at the same time and pull off from the pinky to the 2nd fret. Like 4 and. Okay, so that first part, really slow. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and Then the next measure is just 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Open G string. Okay, from there we're going to make a C shape based on this F shape. We're going to do that by barring the 7th fret of the entire 7th fret. Then we're going to get our middle finger on the 8th fret of the E string and our ring finger on the 9th fret of the G string. 9, 7, 8, 7. We're going to go 1, E, and 2, and. 1, E, and 2, and. 7, 7, strum, 7, 7, strum. But that and, you don't really want it to be melodic. So it's going to be a little shorter, like 1, E, and 2, and. Okay? Then you're going to drop down 3, and we're going to do this double stop here. Middle finger on the 8th fret, pointer finger on the 7th. And we're going to go 7. We're going to pluck that 2 times. Slide it up. 10th fret with your ring finger, 8th with your pointer finger. Back to 7 and 8. To 5 and 7. And then that would go to a G. All right, so we put all that together, we get. Okay, so then the next bar is going to be G, and it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 2nd fret, 4 E, and then you're going to play the 5th fret with your pinky and the open G on the offbeat, and 1. Okay, so that measure looks like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, E and 1. And we're gonna do this shape up here where we're gonna bar the 7th fret, and this is really like a G major 6 kind of. So we're in that G major area. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to bar that fret, and I'm gonna pluck the C string, 7th fret, and the A string, 7th fret. 2 and down to this shape here, 4th fret on the G string, 3rd fret on the E, which is coming from this G shape here. That's gonna be and, 4 and. Familiar, right? 4, 2nd fret, and then we're gonna play both the E and the A string at the same time and pull 5 to 2. I'm gonna go ahead and play through those 3 measures together. I'm gonna try to count it, but the 16th beats might mess me up a little bit. Let's just jam through it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, E and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, without counting it. Then here it's going to look familiar because we're going to jump back up to the G, and then we're just going to add this little 3-5-3. Rise up in the morning. All right, and that's just going to be bam, 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 boom into the verse. Later in the song, you're going to enter in the middle of the chorus. So that very beginning, you're only going to play at the beginning of the song. Why don't we play the whole chorus with the tabs up, and then we'll do the verse, and then we'll look at how they connect. Cool, and now we are in the verse. So let's break down the verse. Unfortunately, the verse is a little trickier. So if you got to this part and you're still not 100% on that chorus, just keep on playing that chorus until you get it. This is one of those times where slow and steady truly does win the race. That's not always true, just in case you think it is, but this time it really is. Okay, so we get to the verse. The first beat is going to be that same rhythm. Remember, all that extra action's happening on the ands. So the first measure is going to be a little tricky. The first half goes 1 and 2 and. Nothing fancy there. But the second half, we have those 16th notes again. So it's like and, 4, E and a 1 and 2 into the next measure. Let's break that down a little slower. So what's going on is I'm making that G shape on the and after the third beat in the first measure. I'll light it up so you know where I am. And I'm going to pluck the thumb and the pointer finger, and then mute, and then I'm going to get the 3rd fret with my pinky of that A string right before the and. Okay, so I'm going to get that right before the and still with the G, I'm going to pluck my thumb on the C string and my pointer finger on the E, and then I'm going to get the 2nd fret. So it's like and, 4, E and a, right into that 2nd fret again on the first beat, 1, and then we're going to make a D chord, and we're going to play the open A string, and we're going to pluck the D with our thumb on the C string, and 2 and. So everything in the verse up there so far. 1, whoops, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, E and a 1 and 2. Let me play it without counting it so you can hear it a little better. Okay, from there we're going to jump up and we're going to make this D shape here, which comes from this A chord. 7, 6, 5, 5. But we're also going to grab our pinky on the 7th fret as well, and we're going to strum through all that. If that feels too cramped for you, you could just do 6, 5, 7 as well, okay? But just make sure you don't hit that G string if you do that. So we're going to make this shape. And 4, E and So that same kind of rhythm, we're going to pluck the 7, take our finger off and strum all the way through so the 5 pops, and then get back to the 7th fret. So it's like, and 4, E and a 1, and. Then we're going back to 7, 7, 7, 7. But in this change, we're trying really hard not to play the 7th fret of the A string and just these 3 strings, G, C, and E. Okay? All right, those 2 bars together, because they're probably the 2 hardest bars in the song, nice and slow. Okay, then from here, I like to go into this 2-finger shape. Pointer finger on the 7th fret of the C string, ring finger on the 7th fret of the A, and 4, change fingers here, ring finger, pointer finger, 7 and 5, and pointer finger, or pinky on the 1 here, 7, down, and we're gonna make that same kind of shape we were doing with the D, but this time a C, 3, 4, oops, 3, 4, 5, 3, 5, 4, 3, 3. But we're gonna get that pinky on the 5th fret. All right. So from that G we get and then you strum that C 2 times. Bring it up to that shape we were doing in the chorus. Pluck with your pointer finger, 7th fret of the A string. Then you're gonna put your pinky finger on the 10th fret, strum down, and then pull off, making that 7th fret sound. Down to a G chord. Okay, we're gonna play everything we have up to the G chord so far. Here we go. From there, you're gonna make a regular G chord, strum it with no melody, 3 and 4, E and 1 and 2. Okay, that really slow from that one. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, E and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we're gonna bar the entire 2nd fret, flick that on the 4th beat, 2nd fret of the A string, and then you're gonna strum this D shape, which is 2, 2, 2, 5. All right, from there, the end of the verse, and 1, you're gonna fret. You're gonna fret the 3rd fret, the G note of the E string and the open G here, and you're gonna go and 2 and 3, open A string, and with that G string, and 4, pluck them both, and this time we're gonna pull off. So it's like and 1, 2, and sorry, last 2 bars. All right, and that's how you get back into the chorus. Why don't we play the whole verse real quick, and then we're gonna play the whole song. I'm gonna start with that bam, bam, bam. Kick it off. Here we go. Okay, and then you be in the chorus. Okay, we're gonna start with the intro. It'll sound like this. Okay, so what we're doing is with the strums, there's an exact amount, but I'm not worried about it. I'm just getting that reggae 1 and 2 and. Feel free to do as many strums as you want. It's gonna not that important. I think the best is 1 and 2 and 2, but you could do 1 and if you wanted to get in the song a little quicker. And then the riff is gonna go, you're gonna pluck the G string with your thumb, and then the 3rd fret of the E string with your mid or pointer finger. But you're gonna jump up, grab the 5th fret quickly, and then right back to the 3rd. After that, index finger or ring finger down to the 5th fret of the A string, G at the same time. Pointer finger 2nd fret, 5th fret and thumb at the same time, then back to 3. So really slow we get. And then we break into the tune. So why don't we put up from the first chorus and play it through, and I'm gonna play through the entire first chorus, and then I'm gonna play through the verse, and then I'm gonna get back into the chorus. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna enter the chorus, and I'm gonna show you how I finish it. From there, where I enter the chorus, you could either choose to keep on playing through, or you could go back into the verse. That's up to you. So here we go with our play along. The actual song fades out, so you could choose any time you want to finish in that chorus. You could even return to the intro if you wanted. All right, everybody, there it is. Three Little Birds, Bob Marley, chord melody style. Thank you so much for watching and learning with us. Remember, you can print those printable tabs out there by becoming a Patreon. TenThumbsPro.com. Kalamazoo represent, and we'll see you soon. Cool, everybody. So that was it. Thank you so much for watching to the end. TenThumbsPro.com. Remember, printable tabs up there by becoming a Patreon. 10Thumbs t-shirts. Contact me if you're interested for Skype lessons one-on-one as well. Email me at 10Thumbs. Email me 10thumbsproductions@gmail.com. And keep on rocking and rolling. Keep on jamming. Life is good, my friends. Have a lot of fun and have a lovely day. Take care of yourselves.